Hey guys, it's officially summertime. So I'm going to be showing you all how to make after sun spray. So first thing you want to do is just get yourself a little spray bottle. And I always kind of cut this down because I feel like when I have the full length for this bottle, it doesn't spray right when it's all bent up like that. So test it out. That's fine. All right. So this is a plastic bottle. I know you guys have heard me talk about this before. You shouldn't be using certain kinds of plastics when you're using essential oils. I got this from Aroma Tools, and anything you buy off of Aroma Tools is going to be the right kind of plastic to be able to be used with essential oils, even those pure essential oils like the ones that I use with doTERRA. So if you're worried about what you're using, you don't really want to use glass, you can use plastic. It just has to be the right kind. So this one is recycled number 1. It just has the number 1 in the middle of the recycling symbol. And you can get them from Aroma Tools. Also, those of you who order specifically through me or through doTERRA, you can also get, there's a misting bottle available on the website. And that will be the same quality to be used with all essential oils, no matter the kind, as in like if it deteriorates plastic or not. So this is really simple. I absolutely love it. It really is like 2 ingredients. It's just aloe and water. But the essential oils is what kind of makes it a little bit more over the top and better for your skin. So it's an after sun spray. Pretty much it's for any time that you are out in the sun and you've gotten either too much sun, or you're like me, you're really pale, you get burned. So what you do is you get your aloe. If you have an actual aloe plant, like that would be awesome. You can just use that. If you don't though, and you're looking for like an aloe gel, just look for the kinds that aren't like dyed green. So you'll see most of the time when you buy aloe, it like has all this green dye in it. As you can see though, this is not green. And if you were to actually look in like an aloe plant, like their gel is not green. So all of that is just added chemicals and stuff. Oh no, looks like we're getting to the end of this. Hopefully I have enough to make this. So it's really simple. You're gonna fill half of your jar, your spray bottle, with aloe. Eek. And aloe itself is so wonderful for your skin, especially after you've gotten sunburned or any kind of burn, really. It's super soothing and nourishing for the skin. The reason that I like to make this into a spray is because when you're putting aloe on your skin, you kind of have to rub it in, right? And after you've gotten sunburned, you really don't want to rub your skin. It's not fun. Yeah. So tap it down to see where we are. So we probably aren't going to be making a whole bottle of this because it looks like I'm running a little low. This is our first time making this since last summer. And we make this every year. I'm really the only one in this family that burns. I'm like way too fair-skinned. My daughter though will just spend so much time in the sun that even though she's not getting burned, we still want to help to like nourish her skin and bring it back. Because we all know the sun can do some damage. So whether you're going to the beach, she actually has, 2 weeks of horseback riding camp, which we are really looking forward to. This week not this week, next week, and then the week after. She'll be spending all day outside in the sun. And as much as I'm going to be sending her there with like sunscreens, tell me what 8-year-old actually remembers to lotion up. Oh, I'm sorry this is taking so long. I really didn't think we were this low. We're almost there though. So yeah, when you're using this, you want to kind of make sure you're looking at the ingredients on the bottle. You're not getting anything that has any dyes or coloring in it, because all of that is really unnecessary. This kind you can find on Amazon. I think we actually might have gotten this at Trader Joe's though. But you can find some pretty reliable brands on Amazon, and it looks like this is the end. Eek. So this is actually one that you can do with your kids. It's really simple, like I said, because of how little amount of ingredients are involved. And it's, you know, you don't have to be super exact with the measurements. You know, if you have a little too much aloe or too much water, it's not going to make a huge difference in the outcome of the product. All right, so get a little bit more in there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just let this sit upside down for a minute. There we go. And we're going to move on to the oils. So the reason I have these oils, we're going to do 10 drops of each. So starting with lavender. I use lavender because it's super soothing. 10. And it helps with all kinds of burns. Anything from like a burn you get in the kitchen to a burn when you're getting sunburnt. It helps to soothe. Oh, the dog found something. It'll help to soothe burns. It helps to relieve some of that, like the heat. It'll also help if your skin has turned red, even if it's not all the way sunburnt. It'll help to like kind of cool it down. And what's really going to help with cooling it down is the peppermint. So that's really why we use peppermint in this. It's really just to cool. When you get sunburnt, it can be so hot. So the peppermint, and again, just 10 drops of it. You don't want to put too much in there because peppermint is one of those oils that if you use too much, or if you're putting it directly on your skin, it's actually so cold it can burn. So you definitely don't want to use too much of it. Lastly, we're going to use Melaleuca tea tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's because tea tree oil is so beneficial for the skin. So it's going to help to nourish the skin. It's going to help the aloe do what it's doing. And it's really just going to become amazing for your skin. You can use this even if you're not all burnt up. I'm so sorry that my dog is like freaking out in the background. And then you top it off with water. So because we didn't do a full half, I'm not going to fill it up all the way, just so that my parts are as equal as possible. You put the lid on, and then we're just going to shake. Sounds like we've got all the neighborhood dogs barking. So it's going to become kind of thick, but not super thick. It's watered down a little bit. And then you just go ahead and you spray pretty much anywhere that you're sunburnt, or that you just have a little bit of redness. This is actually safe to spray near your face. I would just test it first on kind of a sensitive area. Best place is that soft spot of your wrist, the underneath of your wrist by your palm. And if it's okay there and you're cool with it, then you can go ahead and spray anywhere else. Do close your eyes though if you're going to spray it near your face. So that is the after sun spray. We bring this for the beach. Like I said, you can use it after you're going to the ocean, to the beach, to the lake. When you're just spending a lot of time outside, whether you're going for a hike, whether you've got camps. Super easy for kids to make, and it works for everyone. We make probably, I want to say maybe 2 bottles of this a year. And then when I get sunburned, I just apply this all night long after getting burned. The really nice part about it is that the aloe is going to help keep the oils on the surface of your skin. So it's going to help to treat the burn without letting the oils get completely absorbed into the body. Which, as much as oils are great in the body, we want to kind of keep them on the skin, on the burn in this situation, so that we can really focus their properties on that rather than taking them all the way internally and then letting them work within our bodies and find things within our body that needs their attention. So the aloe is going to help keep it on there. Another option, if you wanted to stay on there even longer, is if you wanted to top off a little bit with some fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil will also help to keep those oils right there on the surface of the skin. All right, so that is the after sun spray, and I hope that this helps you guys out, whether it helps you from getting a burn, whether it helps you in finding some fun little things to do with the kids, or whether it just helps you find one more natural solution to have on hand this summer. All right, bye guys.